You've captured an iGUIDE, so now what? In this video, we are covering Stitch. We are back from our iGUIDE shoot at that Airbnb, so now we are going to stitch that data together so the drafters can get started creating the most accurate floor plans and measurements. All of the data we need to stitch together is on the USB stick. So the first thing we need to do is remove that USB stick, put it into our computer and import all of that data. You can put this on an external hard drive or your desktop, whatever works best for you. So here it is, and now I'm going to bring that into Stitch. I open Stitch, and then I'm going to click on the house icon up here on the top left to load that data. So there it is, and now I just select Choose. Look how fast that loads into Stitch. And you can see even on first glance, and I'm scrolling the wheel on my mouse here to be able to move in and out to the floor plan. You can see just how well this has been stitched together, but every so often something is out of place. So for example, if you are doing a newer home in a cookie cutter type of subdivision, often the rooms can be identical in size, some of the bedrooms, so they may end up overlapping. So what we want to do right here is go through each floor, which in this case there's only 2, and we just want to make sure all of that data is in the right place. So I'm just going to bring this up so it's a bit bigger, and I'm going to go through each panel, and I'm looking for a couple different things. I want to make sure it's in the correct location on our floor plan, and if not, I can move it. You can see like that right there. And the other thing I want to look for is if there are any rooms or areas that we need to hide. We had talked about closets, for example. We can hide those. So I'm just going to click on the first one, and I can see over here where that is on our floor plan. And this is good. Now I'm going to go down to the next one. And this is a closet, so I'm going to right click, hide in the iGUIDE. This one has me in it, so we're going to hide it. And this is the good one without me. And I can see that's in the correct location. When I move my mouse around, I can point it back to where I was. Remember, line of sight. And you can see up here is the front door, and that's where that first one was. So I know that I'm in the right place. And just go through each one, hiding the ones that you do not need. Now, there is also a chance to make some color adjustments if needed. Typically, you won't need to make many, if any, color adjustments. But let's say this room had some funky colors going on because there were some light bulbs that were different color temperatures. Just click the wizard hat, and you can white balance by just clicking on something white in the image. And you can just see we can change that. Or you can make any of the adjustments that you want here and then go through panel by panel or just click done. So again, just going through each of these, and these look good. Often the outside panels are ones that you just want to double check because there's not as much data to line up. But I remember right there is where the door is, and there's the door there, so I'm good. Closet, hide. If the closet's really well organized, and it's obvious they want to show it off, we would leave it, but in this case, we will hide it. And down here, I'm going to hide this as well. And once you hide it, it's not hidden forever. So I'm going to hide this, but if the client were to call and say, we need to see the garage in the iGUIDE, then we could unhide it. And here we are outside. Everything looks good. This looks great. So now moving on to the basement. Same thing. We'll hide the ones that we don't want the public to see. And this stitched together already very well. Hiding the furnace room. I'm going to hide this one, but keep the next exterior. Okay, so now you can see anything in blue will be on the floor plan. Anything that is currently grayed out, we have hidden so that it won't be included. So now that we have everything stitched and it looks good, all we need to do is set the initial panel. The initial panel is what people will see when they click on an iGUIDE. It's often the thumbnail that someone sees in realtor.ca or realtor.com. So typically you want that to be the very first image, which this is a great one. So I'm just going to right click, set as initial panel, and then I'm going to click the save project icon. It's been saved, and now I'm going to move along that top toolbar, and I'm going to export this project to create the iGUIDE. So you can see it stitching together that data. And this is very fast. And here we go. It just gives a little summary of the wall thickness, and now we are going to create iGUIDE. This will automatically open iGUIDE in a new window for you to sign into. And here we are, create new iGUIDE. We're going to create a residential iGUIDE. And we want the standard package for this. And now we are going to enter the address. New Dundee Road, there it is. And you can see this auto fills. This is exactly what we need. That is the property. So I'm going to click select. Here you can add agent branding, which we are not going to do for now because this is an Airbnb. And you can also select who this will be sent to. And then all we need to do is upload the stitch data. So I'm going to click this. Open up our original file. So remember the file that we originally put onto our desktop or our external hard drive. Here it is. I'm going to click on that and you'll see the export file has now been created. I will click that and then this .tar file. I'm going to click that and open. And you can see that it now appears right here in the iGUIDE portal. I'm going to create iGUIDE and upload. I know there's no banner, but I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to click that, create iGUIDE, and upload. Now we also did a video tour for this property and took photos. So what I'm going to do right now is while this is uploading, I'm going to grab the YouTube link for the video tour. I'm going to come over here into YouTube and I'm going to grab the video tour so that I can add it to the iGUIDE. Okay, the iGUIDE was successfully created. You can now proceed to edit the iGUIDE. I'm going to click this, and under embedded video, I'm going to paste that YouTube link. So our video tour is there, and click save right down here. And the other thing I'm going to do while I'm here is go to the iGUIDE gallery, and I'm going to upload the photos that we took for this property as well. Okay, all those photos are there. They are in the correct order. And now what happens is this will upload, and once the drafters are done with that floor plan, it will automatically shoot out an iGUIDE report to everyone who has an email address on that banner, which for this one we did not include, but your realtor, anyone on their admin team who you have included on that banner will all get notified, and then they will have their photos, their video, and their iGUIDE 360 tour all in one place. It's that easy. And now you and your clients will be notified as soon as those floor plans are complete and you can start marketing the property.